name's Jasmine Hogan, and you're watching Gen. My name's Jasmine Hogan, and you're watching Disney Channel. I'm just kidding, but this is the project for interpersonal communications. I will be going over the section self-identity and partially culture from weeks 1 through 4. So stay tuned. Cameron, pause it. Hurry. You ready? Okay, have you heard of Jane Gloria Vinueva, or however you say her name?
Jane the Virgin?
Yes. Did you hear that she was accidentally artificially inseminated? Yeah. Oh my gosh. Do you know how? So it turns out her doctor was falling asleep or whatever. Actually, no, Jane was falling asleep and her doctor was like cracked out because she just walked in on her wife cheating, right? No, grandma, yes, okay, the doctor's a lesbian, yes, that's important for later. So, the doctor caught her wife cheating on her, so that's why she was hysterical, and Jane was asleep during, the procedure, so Jane didn't realize that the doctor had gotten them mixed up with another patient, so Jane got the sample, right? Grandma, yes, I know, it's crazy. So Jane got the sample because she wasn't paying attention. The doctor was hallucinating or whatever. So after she gave Petra the saline, just hoping Jane wouldn't be pregnant in a few weeks, Petra would just think it was the pregnancy, the insertion didn't stick. And of course, it didn't work. Jane found out she was pregnant, and so she had to tell her fiance Michael. He was like, "Don't keep the baby." And she was like, "Are you kidding me? I'm not just gonna abort it, blah blah blah." And so the sister was now gonna lose her license because they're like, "Oh, are you drinking?" Because she was an alcoholic. But turns out the dad who the sample belonged to was this rich owner of a hotel and the doctor's brother. So now it's this whole crazy triangle where Jane is now pregnant with this dude's sample because the doctor was losing her mind because her wife cheated on her. And so, okay, so Petra is the wife of Raphael, who is now baby daddy with Jane. Jane and Raphael had a little fling when she was younger, right? And then now they're reunited. But Jane is engaged to Michael, but now that Raphael and Jane are getting close together, they're starting to fall in love. But then Michael keeps a secret because Petra's cheating on Raphael with Jane. Not with Jane, on Raphael with his best friend, right? Right? Okay.
Dude, so I thought you were going to say Michael, and I was going to be
no. But Michael caught them because he's doing detective work in Roseville, who was connected to Raphael's hotel. So Michael knew that Petra was cheating on Raph with Raph's best friend. Michael kept it secret, and then Jane found out that Michael was keeping a secret because Michael didn't actually want the baby. He wanted Jane to give the baby up to Raphael and Petra, but she wasn't going to do that if the baby wasn't going to have a loving two-parent household. So then Jane broke it off with Michael because Michael was obviously a liar. And so it's just why am I telling you this? Why am I telling anyone this? Why do I care about other people's trauma and sharing it? It's I have this self-presentation that people only care about what I say if it's juicy enough. Why do I never share things about my life? What I'm working on with school and stuff. Why is it always just the juicy tidbits of what other people are doing? It's also we're socially comparing ourselves to the other person all the time. So is that why everyone's listening? Is that why I'm always sharing? Ugh. Looking at this mirror, I see that it's me. I am part of the problem. I am such a gossip. But when did I get this way? I think as a kid, no one ever cared about what I said unless it was juicy enough to listen to. I was always that listening ear to get every detail, only to turn back around and share with other people so they would also be a listening ear to me. How people perceive me has always been an insecurity of mine. Am I superior socially? Do they see me as unintelligent because all I do is gossip now? Do I have less friends because of it? Do I have more friends because of it? Is it worth receiving both praise and criticism over knowingly sharing what other people are doing with their lives? Before, I was just a listening ear, and I would only share details when they were needed to be shared. But then other people started spreading that I was a gossip. So it was like this self-fulfilling prophecy where what they said came true, and I just didn't know how to stop. I grew up in a family that always liked to gossip. I didn't realize that it would be a trait that was passed down to me too, all throughout school and church. Everyone had something to say about someone else. It was just the culture.